his form. He's relatively deep into a preparation, gets the claim for Jack Martin today, and from that barrier draw probably doesn't have to get too far away. 61.5 kilos before the claim for Jack Martin's plenty of weight, but he does take that 2 kilos off. He's going well. He should get a nice run from the draw.
And number 2, A Soldier's Image. Been a while since it's run a place.
It's been going okay in slightly stronger races, and this dropped back to the 64 grade last start. Thought he was just playing on that occasion. Maybe there was some excuses behind Poppy Talk, who really did run along, broke the track record on that occasion, so was behind a track record winner last start at Bairnsdale on the quick backup, so must have had a good week. On his best form, he's a definite winning chance.
Seguro's first up today.
Normally takes a run or two. He's had 9 first up runs and only been placed once, so you would think as a 9-year-old he's not likely to be improving on that first up record. You'd probably want to see a run or two under the belt for Seguro.
Another horse first up is Trouble in Vegas, number 4, been backed.
Blinkers on, nose roll off and the winkers off. First up for the John McArdle train, Trouble in Vegas. Went okay, although wasn't right on the speed in a recent jump out at Bairnsdale, and I wouldn't expect it to be right on the speed here today, or him to be right on the speed here today, but he's shown a good deal of talent, and his recent jump out's an indication he's come back in good order. He's very well graded in this type of race, given that he's been placed and competed well in some pretty strong benchmark 70s last preparation.
Number 5, Windmill Lane for Pat Hyland's going to be competitive today.
He gets on the speed, he gives his all. There's no real tricks to Windmill Lane, but he's a very honest galloper. His last start at Yarra Valley was solid, chasing a horse that's flying and in form, Bogarson, racing through his grades, and that was his 3rd win in a row, Bogarson. He'll get on the speed, gets a claim for Brandon Stockdale, who knows him well, and from that barrier draw, he won't have to do too much work to get there.
And number 6, Runs to Rule.
First up from a very lengthy spell, haven't raced since April in 2014. A recent jump out was quite encouraging, but you'd be surprised if he doesn't need a run or two to blow the cobwebs out after such a lengthy spell.
The 7, Viking Prince, is scratched. Number 8, Lardy Lass.
Team Allen combining again here with John Allen the trainer, Max Allen the rider, and young Ben Allen the strapper. So we've got Team Allen here with Lardy Lass. She was okay behind Nightcraft last start at Werribee in a pretty strong benchmark 64, and in a pretty strong benchmark 64 the previous start behind Big Boy Jackie was a solid enough performance. Only 2 or 3 lengths behind both of those gallopers. Gets a nice draw here today. I think Matty Allen would just be hoping she begins cleanly and try and hold a spot from that draw.
Number 9, Shaw Queenie, last start winner.
Capable of getting up on the speed. Jim Surkey coming from that Paradise for Horses at Karazi Lodge at Eric Musgrove's property here. He's already trained a winner out of there today. From an inside draw, Shaw Queenie should put herself on the speed without having to do too much work to get there.
The 10 is scratched. The 11 is scratched. Number 12, Pin Tuppy.
2 starts ago at Cranbourne, wasn't a bad run behind Pure Justice, and just couldn't get into the race behind Run Charlie Run at Terrelgan last start. But Run Charlie Run really ran him along on that occasion and was difficult for any horse to make ground. Stays at the 1100 metres, probably needs to lift a little bit, but a couple of gear changes with the winker offside on and the winkers going off. So just leaving one of those winkers on the offside.
Who do you like in race number 6?
Tough race, but I'm going with Count the Interest. I thought he could hold